hair is sticking straight up from running around so much. What is up, everybody? I'm going to give it a minute to notify folks that we're live before I start rambling in. You know, I always forget. There's the notification. I always forget that it takes a minute first to go live. And then secondly, that I think I can edit the very beginning of this so it's not just me talking to myself. But I do have some updates I want to go over. Whew, man, it's been crazy, guys. It's been crazy. Marco, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm surviving, barely, but I am surviving. How you doing? Good, I hope. Better than me, I hope. What you carrying today, man? Anything good? I need to go and update a couple things. Upload defaults. Did I add Lone Star? I had gotten an affiliate with Lone Star. Knife and tools. I do see Lone Star. And I need to update traditional pocket knives. So, Twice Born, what's going on? Showings, so we haven't gotten to the first showing yet. So what we were doing is we were, like you can see how the wall behind me, I'm in my current office. And hopefully this microphone's still on, I forgot to check. Basically what we did is we cleared out the walls. We got staged, right? We staged ourselves. And then I went and patched and puttied whatever from things hanging. And then this past weekend, we did a deep clean. Yesterday, the photographer came out, took the pictures, and we actually officially listed this morning. So since this morning, there's already been a showing scheduled for Thursday morning. And then on Thursday evening, they're going to come through and do the actual video so that you can kind of walk through the house as opposed to just trying to look at a picture to get a sense of things. So they're going to be doing that Thursday. So it's going to be another week where I can't do my regularly scheduled live. So I am trying to do some of these verticals in lieu of not being able to do those live streams. There is an open house scheduled for Saturday between 1 and 3 my time. I don't know why I said my time. Why does that matter? Once that's done, I'm gonna talk to the wife to see kind of, hey, what's going on? Dwayne, how you doing? Good to see you. Joe, I hope y'all are doing well. What you guys carrying today? Just giving kind of an update since Marco asked. I'm gonna see if Sunday, once we get through the open house, if I can try to do. It's tough because right now my desk that I normally sit at to record and do live streams, and you'll see it when I post the video of the knife that I have down here that I'm going to show in a second. It's in the garage, so I can't, the lighting's bad, it's hot, I can't really do like a traditional live. So what I'm thinking about, I was actually checking out like my workstation desk. I think I can get the lighting rig, which also has my mic and webcam, probably on this desk here. And maybe Sunday night I can get on and finally do like the giveaway because the channel's growing and I've been holding on to this since probably like 25,000, I think is when I had everything gathered, and the channel growth. I'm so grateful. So thanks to everyone that is new to the channel and has found me through the shorts, which I don't know if you're going to be coming to this live stream or not for those shorts, but thank you. I'm humbled, blown away, sincerely. I've been doing this for 3 years and never did I ever think that I would be the one who got lucky with the algorithm. But I'm hoping maybe Sunday. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Good to see you. John, the engineer, what's going on? Hey, Dylan, good to see you. What are you guys carrying? Is that taupe? Is that a taupe? Glad to see you guys. I'm glad you could join. Like I said, hopefully Sunday I can do an actual live stream if I can get this desk rig set up and be able to do the giveaway prizes that I've been having in hand since 25,000. Man, I've held on to them for a while. Well, actually, I haven't even held on to them that long. The channel's just grown faster than I ever could have imagined. Like I said, started 3 years ago. Never would have thought I would have gotten fortunate enough to be blessed by the algorithm for the growth. So it's just happening so fast that I almost can't react to it. And bad timing because we are trying to move and everything like that. So I appreciate all the support and the love from you guys. You all are amazing. You come out regularly to watch long form, comment on the short form, come to the live streams. So definitely got some cool goodies that I'm going to be set up to give away. If I cannot do it on Sunday, then what I may try to do is maybe pick a early evening next week to try to just get on here with you guys and do some sort of giveaway. And I'll get my son to try to help me set up the rig that I have that has the cameras and the lights and everything. Because if I can get that up with the webcam, then I can hook it up to the laptop, which is what I kind of need to be able to do the drawings on camera and everything like that. But anyway, what are you guys up to? What are y'all carrying? How's your day going? This just came in today. This is that new crock. Wish it was a little bit bigger. Like that's the first thing. I'm gonna get that out of the way right out the gate. It is a little small. Now, if I squeeze up onto like this little ramp right here, then I can just get 4 fingers on it and use it. But when I try to choke up, or they could have made that 4 choil a little bit bigger because this is ultimately just meant to be a companion carry. In my mind, it's definitely not for me, it's not an appropriately sized primary carry knife. So a little small. Is the Full Metal Chidius on Amazon? I can't find it. I haven't looked in a little while. Twice Born. Here it is against my Hyphen XL, just as a size reference. And actually, my companion carry today. Let me get it out of my pocket. I haven't looked on Amazon in a little while, so I'm not 100% sure. Hang on one second. I'm trying to get this one out of the pocket. This one might be a better size reference. This is the Raven, which you guys know I love this one. So the Raven is just slightly longer overall. So this is like para 3 sized. I like it. I think my only complaint is I kind of wish that the 4 choil. I think if the 4 choil was a little bit, just a skosh bigger to afford a little bit of room, I'd probably be a little bit more in love with this one. The Vosti Porcupine has the 4 choil that I wish that this kind of had on it. The reason I say that is because I'm thinking as you sharpen this, that sharpened edge is going to travel back towards where you would choke up. So a little bit more room would be appreciated. Does anybody know? Twice Born is asking if you can find the Titus on Amazon. Full metal. Do you mean the all titanium one, right? Hey, Chili, thanks, man. And I would say probably a tree. Or word, how do you say that? Oriditsty? Hello there. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm having to do this kind of like off of my phone charger, off my desk, because I think, wait, let me check this desk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I packed all my tripods. Yeah, all my tripods are packed. Wait, what did I do with the one that was at my desk? I think I have one out in the garage, so I may have one where I can use them for verticals. But did anybody else pick up a croc, a Vosti croc? Such a weird name. I really liked this one with the bronze and the, I don't know if that's Damascus. It looks like Damascus, or if it's something else. It might be carbon. I need to look it up. I like how on this one they did that backspacer. It kind of dips down into the back between the scales, and it's geared. It's got a really nice coating on the aluminum. I wish that forge choil was just a little bit bigger, man. You can see, let me get out of there. You can see it is, the blade's edge is just touching me. I guess if I use it like that, I got enough space. But I'll spend a little bit of time with this one. I'm gonna actually try to go out to the garage and record with this one. Oh wow, they matched the liners. Check this out. Let me see, make sure that's not too bright. They matched the, can you all see that? They matched the, I don't know if you can see it with this camera because this is my phone camera, but they matched the liners to the blade. I like that. That's a nice touch. And then Olight sent me, I used to have a baton for a really long time. They sent me the Baton Turbo. For some reason, I thought this was compact, but it's just the Baton Turbo. And I don't think that pocket clip is lined up with the button. But it's a CR 123 sized unit. When you cut it on, it tells you battery life, and then it tells you brightness over here. Oops, that's right, you gotta hold it, JD. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It has like a spot throw reflector in it. So that's really nice. And then it has a magnet on here. I really like this color on this one. The pocket clip is removable on these. I'm glad they did that black coating because usually when you take that pocket clip off, it will scratch what's ever there. And then I think it has their proprietary battery. Yeah, their proprietary battery in here. So what do they call it? 18350. And then they have an adapter in here where you can use like a CR 123 battery in here if you wanted to. And then because it has that magnetic back, it's rechargeable internally. I will update what kind of life it has on it. I held out my land apples and my rook to carry while I'm packed up, and then everything else has been packed, and my arc field. I still have my arc field in my nightstand, so I might add this to the carry. It's very nice in hand without that pocket clip on it. It really is quite nice, but I know the pocket clip would make it easier to carry for sure. Somebody's honking the horn. Oh, that's my neighbor leaving, picking up his son from his grandparents. Yeah, there he goes. Robert, what up? What up? Thank you, Marco. I appreciate you. Appreciate my mods taking care of things. I want a top liner lock knife, but I don't know which one. They all look so good. If you're not looking at the Sage 6, my next recommendation, depending on your hand size, would be the Porcupine from Vosteed. And then the Psyop would be second, and then third would be this Croc. But I just got this Croc. The S35 yen is nice. I don't think this is PVD coating because I've been cutting with it. And if it'll reflect, there you go. So you can see that the cardboard I've cut with it has been leaving, I wouldn't call them scratches, but they have marks on them. But if you have more large to medium, like going down, this one's good. I like this one. The aluminum scales are really, I like the coating on this, really well finished. And I think it's a really cool Like it is a modified reverse Tonto that canters down and has a little bit of belly on it. And then the blade itself canters down as well. So it's putting a lot of the momentum and energy down towards that tip and that belly. And I only did a little bit of cutting with it when it came in, just to kind of, I was curious. So I had a box. Imagine that, I'm moving and I had a box. Yeah, I had a box that I wanted to cut with it. So I like it. And really the detent on these top liner locks, man, they're just so good. So good. Lost me. You lost your wrench? How did you lose your wrench? Oh, I can't do that from here. Oh yeah, I can. How did you lose it? Stacy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I know some people are like, I'm still gonna call you JD. Well, I am JD. I just trying to make the channel a little bit larger, so that I can share more of my interest with you guys. Obviously, the core of it is the EDC gear, and I still constitute like my earbuds, which I love these, as stuff that I rotate with me in my inventory. It looked like I somehow managed to nick my thumb. I think I did that yesterday with the trailer. Am I missing anybody? Nobody's saying what they're carrying. Hey, Cliff, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad you guys could stop by. I do like the coupon. That's from Family Feud, right? What does he say? Is it words that start with or end with? I can't remember which one it was, but I remember the episode. Oh, it's not letting me scroll. There we go. Joe, I mean, I don't know what your budget is, but if you're looking at something under 50 that competes with stuff that's like $150 to $250, I have my JBL live, what are these? Live beams? I think they're the beams. These the beams, I can never remember. Yeah, live beam 3s. And I'll tell you, man, I do like the touchscreen remote. It's nice because you can get through things a little bit easier, but this still having the remote built in where it's like pause play when you click it, or you can turn the volume up and down. You can double click and fast forward, and you can customize the button on the remote. And then you can also customize the button on the touch screen for well individually through the app. And you can do all of that for under 50. So what I found with these is I think the EQ, I think I put it on, I think they call it Jazz. Unfortunately, we're on my phone, so I can't confirm this, but I think it's like Jazz and then Bass Boost 1. And I'm telling you, the audio sounds just as good as it does on these. And I think these are like $200 normally or something like that. So 50 and under, I just absolutely love those. I think they do really well too, because I actually take them out when I'm cutting the grass, and you know the gas powered mower is loud, and it really dulls the sound down a lot. You know, noise canceling is more of noise reduction, but I can hear really clearly the music that I'm listening to when I'm cutting the grass. And they both have excellent noise canceling. I couldn't tell you which one's better than the other, to be honest, but really good. Had to reset my account. Okay. Well, you're back, my brother. Porcupine. That was funny. Porcupine. I can't remember what he said the question was, though, Stacy. Was it that starts with the word pork? Oh, I see it. Where does it start with pour? porcupine. Mick, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad you guys could come out. Yeah, it's sad. I actually had a lot of really cool stuff come in over the weekend, and because I couldn't do the live last week, I couldn't show it with you guys. And because I needed the house to be presentable, I had to get through it pretty quick and get it on to the next person. So I'm missing like doing the regular Thursday live streams, being in front of the laptop, having the full screen, the lights, the cameras, and everything set up to where I can do it like I would like to do it. It's just been a challenge, but I hate being away for too long because I love when you guys come and hang out, talk in the chat, share what you're carrying, what you picked up that's new. That's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy it a lot. It's a whole different element than it is just sitting behind the screen and sharing my thoughts on gear that I review or on my truck as I update it, which that had to be placed on pause. I got videos planned for that one, but I can't do any of it. I do have one where I'm gonna share my experience on towing with it. It does okay with like pulling the lawnmower, and the trailer is okay, but when we loaded it down to move stuff unrelated to this current move that we're in, it was noticeable. It was noticeable. You got to start stopping way earlier. You got to, be patient with the acceleration and not any towing. You're not expecting good gas, but there's such a disparity from a small lighter tow to when you're starting to max out its capacity. But I want to do a video on that. I got a couple videos I want to do with it, but I'm really going to have to wait till we get in the house and get situated. So it's going to be a while. Unless we get under contract, then there'll be like a little period in there while we're still in this house where I can do that. But the weekends are going to be primarily packing up what we can and moving it. I really like the color on this. Anybody else have the Baton Turbo? I don't know how many people are out there are into the flashlights. This is really cool. The Baton was a great size. I had the one that was in the case. This one not in the case so much. The pocket clip's right here, but I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to reach out to my boy over at Art Company and maybe see if he's got something. It would be really thick though to accommodate that head. This part would fit. It'd have to be short, right? It'd have to be short to accommodate it, but also wide enough to accommodate it. And it would have to be like this in the slip joint. I don't think I'd be able to carry a pin with it. But my favorite answer is Naked Grandma. I think the question is, name something you wouldn't want to see when you walk into your house. I think I remember that one too. Joe says, nah, I hate flashlights. I only own about 110 of them. Yikes. Well, you guys know, the Arc Field Ultra that I picked up recently, I really am enjoying that one, but my favorite form factor is the Land Apple because I can get a full grip on it and operate it very easily. And then they have the titanium and the aluminums. The other night, while I was packing, I was trying to kill the batteries as much as I could to charge them all the way up because I was packing all of my cables. And I had left all of them on high, and the aluminum dissipates the heat like nobody's business. I went to pick up the titanium and I almost dropped the flashlight. It was so hot. I was like, holy smokes. Granted, I did have all of them on their highest beam, and it really didn't drain that fast. I was thinking that would drain it fast, but it didn't. But I love the Land Apples. But that Arc Field, if you were just carrying flashlight and pocket knife and had them in either pocket, I really like that loadout. She said, Stacy said, dang, Joe, I feel your pain. I'm not that bad, but yeah. You've been gifting them out lately. I'm trying to think. So I got 3 land apples right off the top of the bat. I got the rook that's on my nightstand. I got the Arcfield Ultra that stays at my desk and that I rotate into the carry on the weekends when I don't want to carry the organizer. So we're at 5. I have the Wubin, the Through Night Ring King. I have, I'm not going to be able to do this from memory. The O Clip, which I think I'm going to add that to my other Arcfield in the giveaway pile because I like this baton a little bit better. And that doesn't include the flashlights that we keep downstairs for when we walk in the wintertime when it gets dark early before we get off of work. We carry those. I think it's a Warrior, and I cannot remember what the other one is. It's also a Lumentop. Oh, and that reminds me, I have, the Lumentop Ring King, the Through Night is the, I can't think of it, but it's like the Warrior. That one I promised to my wife. Watching Family Feud with my grandma is the best non-faith-based memory with her. Nice. Many different brands, yeah. Yeah, my favorite new one has got to be that Arcfield Ultra. But, you know, I just got this baton in, but I really like the size of this one. Did I cut it off? Is it not just one click? Oh, no. What did I do? Did I lock it somehow? Oh, did I put the battery in upside down? Maybe that's what I did. I had the battery out. Oops, sorry, guys. That was loud. Let me see. Positive and negative. No, it's in there, right? Oh. I have somehow locked it, but not sure how. I'll have to find the owner's manual to see how I did that. I use my Olight i5T EOS the most. Yeah, that one I did for the longest time. All right, let's see here. I am curious. Hey, Kathleen, how you doing? I like the G5. That's the one I got too. G5, no brainer. Yeah, G5 is a good one as well. Yes. Let me try this. I'm wondering if I somehow locked it and if hitting it with the charger will unlock it. Something is really off with my light. I don't know what I did to it. Ouch. Does anybody know how to unlock this one? Oh, I have it in upside down. I see it now. Don't tell nobody. I had it in upside down. I didn't realize the negative went up. I totally wasn't paying attention when I put it back in. But I love this. Tells you which, I like the bigger because it's easier to 2-finger. And it tells you how much battery life it has. Yeah. That's nice. I don't know. I don't know. I just like the round ones a little bit more for the smaller factors. This kind of reminds me of my Rook. I think that's why I like this one so much. I don't know why I'm talking about this flashlight so much, guys. Knives Are Life, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed you joining in. Henry G, what's up? What's up? Kathleen, your son gave you this one? This is really cool. I like this one. Let me put the pocket clip back on it. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna rock the pocket clip or not. The pocket clip, it looks like it'd be really close. Let's see. Looks like it'd be really close to, nope, it goes right in the pocket. Oh yeah, and it doesn't go as far down into the pocket. So if I wanted to carry like a pen and a slip joint and a Quick Draw XL or something like that, it would actually sit low enough to where that wouldn't hit it. I like that. The pocket clip on the round light Olights are great for sticking on, yeah, on the bill of the ball cap. Yep. And then I like the fact that, of course, it is magnetized. That's always nice, especially when you're under the hood of the car. And then not a lot to show off this week, guys, unfortunately, because I had to get through the inventory that came in so quickly. Sorry, I was slouching in my seat, so my shirt was riding up. I had to get through the inventory that came in really quickly because I needed it out of the house for the photos. And now we have a showing on Thursday morning, and then Thursday early evening they're coming to do a video. So I'm not going to be able to do my regular live stream on Thursday. I wish this was just a touch larger, or I should say, I wish the Ford choil area was just a touch larger. Like, they definitely made this for small to medium hands to make it for a primary. It's just, it would have been enjoyable with a little bit of a larger area there for this one, but I think it'll still make a really cool companion carry. No, I haven't moved yet, Kathleen. The weekend before last, this past one, the one before, we were packing up stuff for a stage effort. So you can see, like, there's nothing on the walls, nothing on the floors, etc. We got moderate amount of furniture out into the garage. And then this past weekend was just really cleaning everything top to bottom. Like we do, we clean every weekend, but it's like moving the furniture out of the way, cleaning. I was outside power washing off the windows and the doors, the deck, and everything like that. This stuff that I hadn't done since springtime to get it ready for like the photos and everything. And then our agent was gonna have an open house Saturday from 1 to 3, but she posted today, we went live, and there's already a scheduled showing for Thursday. I told my wife I think that they are trying to get a showing in before it makes it to the open house in case they want to make an offer. So I think they're trying to beat the open house to get an offer in before the did I say that backwards? They're trying to get the showing in Thursday morning before the Saturday open house, is what I was trying to say. I don't know if I said that right or not. But so the short answer is no, haven't moved yet. It'd be 30 days once we get an offer on this one to close. They would need to inspect. And then once we do that, our new home, we're waiting to have, it's being built. We're waiting for that. That won't be completed until the earliest of mid-September. And they're saying that they'll be ready mid-September with the completed build. And the trick is the inspector, since it's a new home, they're reliant on them coming out and completing the inspection so that they can move forward with the sale. Maybe it's because I have medium hands, but I don't like a finger choil. I'd rather have more blade length. That would have worked too, but the problem is with this type of lock, you can't see that. I'm showing it to myself. With this type of lock, they need that clearance anyway for the lock. You'll notice that on the Smock, the Sage 6, and any other top liner lock. It's like a crossbar lock. It needs that space to clear the button there. So that's why they have that for choil. What I would have liked to have seen is just make it smooth so that it comes evenly there. Now, doing that, if you make it smooth, means that you got more blade exposed there, but that's not that uncommon. I wish I had something that did that. Let me see, is that like that? Kind of like that. So see how it kind of on the Raven just continues forward, and then you got a sharpening choil here. So you can really scoot way up there. And even though this is a small-ish knife, it's medium. It's not small, it's medium. I'm able to comfortably get all 4 fingers on that one. And even the pinky clears it, but it even has a little hangover so that my meaty palm sits on that. So I like that a lot. That would have been what I would have liked to have seen. And you can see it's minimal blade exposure. I'm trying to use the lighting in this office. I'm not used to being in here. Minimal minimal blade exposure there, hanging out. Nothing that offends me really. Like I said, because it allows me to get a full grip on there. It's very comfortable. Love the Raven. The Raven, it's a weird combo, but I really like this combo. I do not want to get rid of my Tiger Striped We-XL. I absolutely adore this knife still, even after all this time. But it's such a great combo. Oh, I took that adapter out. I don't know where I put it. Hopefully that chiming on my computer is not coming across too loud. But great blade shape complements to each other. You got the drop point, and you got the modified reverse Tonto with the belly. I know people probably just say call it a Warncliffe, but love it either way. Good luck on selling. Hope a family. Good luck on selling the home. Oh, a family relative has been trying to sell for the last 6 months. Practically a brand new build. He's had a lower. Oh, he's had to lower the price 3 times. Still no offers. Yeah. I think we're really fortunate for a couple of things. So I think families upsizing, which we're downsizing because our kids are moving out. We got one left after the next one moves out. This is going to be nice for families that are growing that need the space. 2, we are in a very affordable HOA community, which includes a pool with the HOA. And the HOA does just enough to not be obnoxious. Like, you know, there's no one in our property all the time telling us not to do this, not to do that, or whatever. But it's just enough to make sure, like, hey, the roof looks like it needs something done to it. We're trying to keep the neighborhood looking nice. So it's a good balance of affordable, and we're in really good school districts, especially when you look at throughout the, you know, the Richmond or Central Virginia area. A lot of really good school districts where we reside. So I think those are all powerful points. Our agent that we reached out to says on average her homes sell within 5 days of listing. We listed on a Tuesday, which is weird, but already going to have a showing Thursday. So, you know, knock on wood, hopefully so. We looked at comparables with her to figure out like where we want to sell at versus what we, you know, we really want to be at a certain point, but we came in a little bit lower than that because it has been kind of slow, to your point. So hoping things go well. I mean, you know, you never know what to expect. But we have she says, of course, you know, she could be blowing smoke. She says we have one of the more popular floor plans in our neighborhood. So I don't even know what that means, guy. All I know is that she said, "What's up, Big Hams? How's it going? Carrie Crew, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Just chatting." I was letting everybody know we have scheduled showing Thursday morning, which means tomorrow night we got to go through here one more time and kind of tuck the toaster underneath, or the toaster oven underneath the counter. We got to hide the dog beds and all that stuff for the showing for Thursday morning. And then they're coming with the camera crew Thursday evening to do like a video walkthrough. I don't know if you've ever been to the site. It's like take a 3D tour. And what it is it kind of shows you a little bit of the space from like a different perspective as opposed to just the way the picture shows it. Top Dog, what up? What is up? Titanium Justin in the house. I see quite a few channels actually in the chat, you guys. So shout yourselves out. And if anybody would like to check the channel out and enjoys the content, feel free to subscribe. If you do subscribe to a channel that's shouted out down there, you do need to be sure that you watch maybe 2 or 3 shorts or something like that, just to make sure that the new subscription takes. Because if too many people do it at once, they look at it like, I don't know if it's spam or like fraud accounts or something like that. But anyway. Hey, Justin. Yeah, there was one in here. I believe Marco took care of it. I was just letting. I don't even have my recording desk. My recording desk is in the garage, so I'm using my work desk to do this from my phone as a vertical. And I'm hoping after the open house on Saturday, there may be a moment of calm. Perhaps on Sunday I can bring my rig in here and do a live on Sunday, but then I got to take the rig back out to the garage until we're under contract, and then I can bring it in here and leave it in here and do some more regular content. And then there will be, for sure, if we get a contract in the next week, there's going to be a period of like 2 weeks where I won't be able to do probably anything more than just a vertical live wherever we're at. We're going to have to stay with some family for a little bit in between getting the new house and this one selling and having to close. What was happening at your live, Justin? I guess people just bored on a Tuesday afternoon. You waiting for the feeder? What's coming? Y'all want to see my doggy? Let me pop you off a magnet. She's waiting for the automatic feeder. Ollie, want to say hi? You just waiting for the feeder to get you dinner? Huh? What are you waiting for? She's a trip, man. She got a personality on her. Smaller house. We're downsizing. We're currently in just under 2,300. We're downsizing to 1,800. It's a lot of work for me to keep up with, to like clean it all and take care of it. We're also changing from, this is the first house I've ever had that's a 2-story home. So we're going back to a 1-story. I'm not a fan of the 2-story. So I'm really excited about that. And we're moving from 0.37 acres to 5 acres, which I'm used to. My parents currently live on 7. And the drive is going from like 33 minutes to 43 minutes. So like an extra 10 minutes on the drive, and not that big a deal to me. I never saw anything like what happened to Justin the day before. Crazy. Oh man, what? Justin, you're gonna have to fill me in on what happened. I was just sharing with everybody. I love the crock, but it's too small. You know the drill. The Ford choil needs to be slightly larger. I think that would really work for me. And then I have to cram up and kind of be partially almost at the top to try to get my pinky on the back there. So my pinky hanging off of the back. Like 50 trolls. Couldn't delete them fast enough. What the heck? Who did you piss off, dude? You made somebody mad. I had one come in here He was like, "Is that a toupee?" I'm like, "No, my hair is just frizzy for being outside." And Marco, I think, threw the band hammer on him. Unfortunately, like when I leave out of here in the morning, it's wet, and then it gets really hot fast in the day. My hair just kind of poofs up, almost like an afro. But I think I'm gonna shut down because work is distracting me. And it's past my time to leave. Let me just check one thing before I sign out, just to make sure I haven't missed anything my team needs me to approve off. Yep, there's 2 things here I gotta do. I had 10 mods going. Even they said they were mystery knife boxes and made. I did shout them out. Damn, man. Oh, these are easy ones, so I'll be able to knock these out real quick. Yeah, I might be able to do. I have been sitting, like literally, I packed everything but the giveaway stuff. The giveaway stuff is in like the big drawer on the bottom of my nightstand, waiting in hopes that maybe Sunday I can get on here early evening and just do the giveaway, like rip through it, get on to get that done and get off. I'm hoping I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Like I said, we listed the house today. There's a showing Thursday. Thursday afternoon, they're coming out to do the video walkthrough to post that up with the listing. And then Saturday afternoon, they're doing the. That's what I wanted. They're doing the open house from 1 to 3, I think it is. So I had a lot going on this week. I'm hoping we can get under contract pretty quick, because if we can, then I can relax. I can sort of set up like a makeshift temporary permanent rig that'll get me through until we finish packing. How do I like the tactile flashlight? I don't have one. I would like to check one out. The only ones I have are I have the land apples. Is that what you're talking about? The ray light land apple by chance? I have those. And then, the tactical. It's packed right now, so I haven't even got to put it on anything to try it. It seems really well made. It certainly, when you use the momentary light from the switch, it is ultra bright, because I actually have one of the rail lights from Olight on my MMP Performance 9. I think that's the right one. And I like that. And that one is a momentary as well. If you click both, you can cut it on, but if you just click one with like the finger before you pull back, it's a momentary light. And I like that one a lot. I think my wife has a through night on hers. I want to say it's a through night, but I need to double check with her and make sure that that's right. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the Olight's really nice. Got a quick release system, so it's a lot easier to get on and off. But it's pretty good so far. Just testing the light with the tail switch. Obviously not on the rig. All right, guys. I think I'm probably going to wrap it up and try to edit some videos before anybody gets home. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. Tomorrow night, maybe depending on when my wife gets home, I can hop on for a little while again around this time and hang out with everybody. Tomorrow night, we're going to be going back through the same thing that we just did today and making sure like everything's ready for the showing. The difference with the showing is we got to make sure any property of value either needs to be out in the garage where they can't get to it or has to come with us. So that's a little bit different. We could kind of tuck and hide certain things in the house for the pictures because they didn't really go in the closets like talking about it. So we were able to kind of get away with it there. But for the showings, people are going to open closets to see how much space there are. They may be checking cabinets potentially. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't leave any of the stuff around that we want to make sure that is secure, if that makes sense. All right, man. I'm gonna moving is a pain, but it'll be settled before you know it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Kathleen. Just got to make it to the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, the getting listed felt like it came pretty quick, and if getting on the contract can feel that quick, that'll be a huge weight off the shoulders. And then it's just packing and moving. And we've done that before. So I agree. But thank you guys again for coming and hanging out with me. I am going to go ahead and hop off here. It is Tuesday. Can't remember who goes live tonight. But you can check the Knife Tuber schedule and it'll have it on there. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks again for coming by. I'll try to get on here tomorrow if I can. If not, I'll definitely be able to pop up for another vertical at some point in time. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Love you guys. Have a great week.